I awake from the most beautiful dream, and I walk outside, and the smells and the light bouncing off the hills, bouncing off my skin. I can feel deep within inside me a sense of belonging, a sense of joy. I'm in no hurry today, as I have been in other days. I take my time. I smell the flowers. I hear the birds. I live in the being of creation, being a part of it. I walk down the street. I can see the children playing. I can feel the joy in their heart. I can feel the love in their laughter. The world is a beautiful place. I go to my car, and as the door swings open, I can smell the material of the vehicle, the crispness of the creator who manufactured it. And I step in, turn it on, and my body lifts off the ground as the car is now hovering above the surface. These wonderful electrogravitic vehicles that allow us to get from place to place seamlessly, effortlessly. No gas station, and it recharges itself. What a joy to be a part of this beautiful world. I'm driving to meet my new boss, but this boss, not the same as the old boss. This is a new boss. This one wants to see me thrive, wants to see what I can do with my creative skills and my innate abilities. This boss has offered me more than I could possibly count. More to add to a bank account that I don't really use. Because money is kind of pointless here. Because you can have anything you want. And that's the beauty of it. Abundance. I could go and get another car down to the dealership, and he could tell me, oh, it's $50,000. And I'd pull out a $50,000 bill, and he'd look at me and say, oh, another $50,000 bill. You want to just have the car? Because it's a joy for me to make them. I love seeing people driving them. How are you today? Who are you today? Well, I'm me today, but I'm definitely not the same person I was yesterday, and the day's not over. Ask me tomorrow, because that's what life is like every day. New adventures, new discoveries, an endless pursuit of remembering who I am in every experience. And And I remember, not so long ago, it wasn't this way. The endless amount of food that we have, prepared by hands that love working with the earth, it wasn't always that way. There used to be factories and robots, artificial intelligence to make artificial food that only really robots could eat. But I'm not a robot. I'm me. And I love exploring the world and the people in it to learn more about me. It's a joy to see how other me's live, how they cultivate the earth with their ingenuity and their skills. And the world is a beautiful place. I see another me, a tall gentleman with sandy blonde hair, waving to me as I drive by. I smile and wave back. That guy was on top of a scaffolding earlier this morning and had fallen and snapped his back in 7 places. It's a good thing he's walking around now. About 20 minutes in the vibrational healing health bed, and he was good to go. It reminded me that it wasn't always so. It reminded me of how people would be dependent on their injuries and on someone else to take care of them. A medical system that really didn't care about them. Just draining the life out of them slowly, from cradle to grave. I'm so happy that children don't have that to look forward to. Health is a state of being, and it's a birthright. It should have never been taken away in the first place. That man has 7 kids after all, and he didn't even miss an hour of work. It's a beautiful place. A healthy place with healthy people. And the children, they're allowed to run, to be free, to enjoy their lives. And enjoy their families and their parents. This is what abundance looks like. Children are our future. I'd spoken to my account manager earlier today. He said he was going to need another $30 million for the humanitarian project. I told him just take it from the fund. It's worth it. People are worth it. Children are worth it. I pull my vehicle into the hub. As I get out, I walk down the stairs into the subterranean tunnel and hop on the nearest Magneto-Lev subway. My meeting's in about 5 hours, so I'll have a little time before I get to Tokyo from the US. I remember a time, and I'm one of the few, where you had to wait in line and spend a lot of money that you didn't have to fly on airplanes or get on trains. Now we can get anywhere in the world in about 4 hours. It sure did free up travel expenses, people's time. Not so much deadlines anymore. Just people going where they want to go. And getting to explore this beautiful home we call Earth. Because we live here, we belong here, and we can explore it endlessly. It's our birthright. It's a beautiful world. I love watching the children play and how their classes are about nature and the way that they're taught now. They teach us about how to be in laughter, in joy, at one with the planet, with the earth. It wasn't always so. I, being one of the oldest here, remember different times when children were strong-armed into believing things that weren't real, and against their will had to learn things that had been disproven, so they could one day hope to grow up and work in a factory or for a boss, or be encased in a pyramid system of some kind that completely destroyed the creativity of their soul, that tried to make them be something they were not, get them to conform to an artificial intelligence, to an AI god that didn't care about them, that saw them as batteries, that drained them, that drained the world. A patriarchy with no fatherhood, no responsibility for their creation. And now, here we are, a place where art is celebrated and children are honored and respected and loved. I'm from the future. This is not a dream, but you need to wake up.